Now, those who supported the move to put Zwelinzima Vavi on precautionary suspension, including SAFTU President CHAVALALA, could face expulsion for allegedly breaching SAFTU's constitution. Now, this came out of a media briefing held by union affiliates. They say that they're ready to defend the federation from factionalism and rogue elements seeking to destabilize it. But CHAVALALA says that Vavi's suspension is within the powers of SAFTU's national office bearers. eNCA senior reporter Vavi filed this report.
Hands off SAFTU, hands off. Hands off. Hands off Zwelinzima Vavi, hands off. Hands off.
The call from 13 unions affiliated to the South African Federation of Trade Unions pledging their support to the Federation's General Secretary, Zwelinzima Vavi. He faces suspension over alleged transgressions that some of SAFTU's top 6 say warranted an investigation and possible disciplinary action.
The SAFTU General Secretary cannot be suspended by his own colleagues. That power to take disciplinary action is a preserve and the sole prerogative of the National Executive Committee, of which we are members of. We place it on record that those affiliates who have directed the General Secretary to disregard the unconstitutional and unmandated letter of intent to place him on a precautionary suspension.
SAFTU President CHAVALALA says Federation policies give national office bearers the power to suspend any member of SAFTU, including Vavi. He maintains the suspension is not political, but about the 65,000 rand of the Federation's money spent by Vavi.
No, there's nothing political here. It's about him accounting to all the transactions that he did on the card of the Federation, and he must explain to the NOBs and the structure of the Federation why he did those transactions. That's what this whole thing is all about. There's nothing political about this thing, and I think we need to correct what Comrade Vavi goes around and telling the public.
Unions affiliated to SAFTU have accused CHAVALALA of trying to elbow out the embattled Vavi ahead of the elective conference. In the upcoming National Executive Committee meeting next week, the unions say they'll be calling for CHAVALALA's head to roll for undermining the Federation's constitution by going after Vavi.
Amongst others, the constitution that we refer to talks of a suspension. That's what the constitution says. It talks of a possible removal from the office.
NTSHANGASE has described CHAVALALA and 3 others as a group of factionalists within SAFTU tasked to divide the Federation. Vavi, Johannesburg.